Good evening, viewers, and thank you for joining me tonight with Soka Extra. Great to have your company once again in bringing you some great stories on football. On our lineup tonight, first we bring you a story on the futsal coaching seminar, a success. Then a story on the 3 officials from WIWEC excited to grow futsal in East Sepik province. And we wrap up with the last story on the OFC C license coaching course currently underway at DBTI. But now we begin tonight's program, bringing you this story on the futsal coaching seminar, a success in Port Moresby.
The week-long futsal coaching seminar ended on a positive note at Don Bosco Technological Institute last Friday. Certificates were presented to its participants who attended the 5-day seminar. Apart from Port Moresby, participants also came from WIWEC and Manus, with the full support from Papua New Guinea Football Association. The PNGFA Technical Director Taku Niebo encourages the course participants to put into action what they have learned from Juliano Simaling and expand to provinces to promote the code.
Each of us 24 coaches that for the first time we've gone through the course of challenges on us. PNGFA, like I said in the morning, my presentation cannot move forward until we do our work. Futsal cannot rise to another level unless we go back now with the certificate to be able to go and do what we need to do players.
The Solomon Island-based Brazilian coach says in futsal football, the players must be innovative. They can create their own soccer field from a basketball court to start playing the game. There is no need for a futsal soccer pitch.
The 3 participants from the Sepik Futsal Association attending the FIFA futsal course last week are excited about prospects of the game in the province. Here's more on that.
The 3 coaches, Clarence Hukahu, Gordon Taurevu, and Derek Myra, have been invited by the Papua New Guinea Football Association to upgrade themselves. Hukahu said futsal was introduced in WIWEC in 1996, where they trialed the short version of the game to the primary school level. The aim was to at least introduce a sport that needed the students to think quickly with a small number of teammates.
In 2006, we trialed futsal as a game to help primary school students. The primary school that we focused on had situations with students' discipline, time in class. That's why we worked with them, trialing it out. The concept was new, we didn't know all about it, but through reading, we worked on that.
School-age students were being easily distracted by social issues, and discipline and futsal has played a big part in fighting our cause. He further said the program proved to be a success over the years and led to the improvement of their provincial teams at the PNG Games level. And the under-15 team won a Fair Play Award in Medang.
The breakthrough came when we started getting in touch with PNGFA. That was in 2008 and 2009, in which there was an under-15 girls national championship that was held in Medang. We were invited to attend. So that was the first time after almost 20 years East Sepik brought a provincial team that was under the age of 20 to a national championship. During the competition, we realized that futsal had developed the girls a lot. Most of the girls that were playing were between 13 and 16 at that time. The youngest at the time was 13 years old. Actually, she turned 13 when we attended the tournament. She got the youngest player award, and East Sepik that time got the Fair Play Award. That was a very big achievement at the time.
He said by 2009 they were moving into association level and now has up to 7 within WIWEC urban and rural on the outskirts of the town. Hukahu said the drive to select a National Soccer League franchise also stemmed from there. but it may have been too premature, and they now see the future generation coming through the program will benefit the most success. The trio said they have learned so much from Simaling during the week and looking forward to add further dimension to an already flourishing program in the province.
The Papua New Guinea Football Association, through its technical department with the National Soccer League Board, organized a 5-day OFC SEAL license seminar, which was held at Don Bosco Technological Institute in Port Moresby this week, following last week's FIFA Futsal Clinic. Joining us now is Leo Jakanduo with this story.
The purpose of the FIFA C license coaching was for coaches to share ideas on how to improve on the gained knowledge and skills. The FIFA C license was facilitated by Oceania Football Confederation Coaching Director Didier Chambron, who said the course was important as coaches prepare for the new National Soccer League season. Chambron said the highest rank of licensing for a coach was an A license, while the C license was the minimum, and it was a FIFA standard adopted around the world. Practical session also helped the participants understand and execute what they have learned during the classes. Chambron said it was important for the coaches to understand the relationship between training and the game. It doesn't matter how good you are, but if you understand what type of game you want to play, you have to train accordingly, he said. Chambron said in the absence of good playing skills, the seminar was a big step for the OFC to achieve and share ideas within its member associations. After the course, Chambron hopes that PNGFA would conduct more refresher courses to ensure coaches and managers were kept abreast of new coaching developments.
Thanks for watching. That's all for tonight, and we'll see you all again next week at the same time with Soka Extra. Log on to www.pngfootball.com.pg to get more information and updates of football in the country. We would like to thank the following sponsors: Telecom PNG Limited, International Food Corporation, Table Beds, New Guinea, Bank South Pacific, Coral Sea Hotels, Trukai, Roadside Assistance PNG, Tolek Electronics, PNG Olympic Committee, HBS and Jumek Corporation Limited for all your continuous support in developing football in the country. From the Soka Extra crew and PNGFA, good night.